Corner with Jen from the Blue Mountains Public Library. So glad that you guys have joined us again this week for some more creative fun. So this week's booklet theme is spring. We are celebrating spring because it is definitely in the air. With spring comes new growth, lots of new colors. It's vibrant, it's wonderful. So in your booklet, in your activity booklet, you'll find your word searches, your fun word mazes, and connect the dots. If you're in the primary age group, you'll have some fun boxes to fill in the description of how spring makes you feel, what's your favorite part of it, what is your favorite spring activity. There's some coloring in here, and as always, our last page is the instructions for our Kids Clubhouse Craft Corner activity. So this week, we are going to be making a beautiful folded paper flower. So what we supply you with will be 4 sheets of paper, 4 pre-cut squares. You will find a straw and a button. From home, you will need some glue, white glue, or if you have a hot glue gun, you can use that as well, but always ask a grown-up to help you with it because we don't want anyone getting burns. So you need scissors, glue, and possibly a pencil if you are going to want to cut the edges of the flowers to round them. So you run and gather your supplies, and you'll meet me right back here, and we'll get crafting, and while we'll craft together, we'll go through some of our funny jokes on our bookmark. All right, meet you right back here. All right, friends, so we are about to get started. So again, what you will find in your activity package for this week will be 4 paper squares already cut and measured for you guys, a colored plastic straw, and a colored button. And if you guys are looking for a laugh, just remember our bookmark has some springtime jokes. So here's one. What season is best to go on a trampoline? Springtime. Okay, so let's get to our steps because we're about to create our beautiful flowers. So grab 4 squares, make sure they are all the same size. Check that off your list, that's done. Make the first fold to ensure that all paper squares will have the same fold width. Okay, so we are going to try to keep these folds as evenly as possible. My paper is just a little bit thicker than yours, so don't worry, yours won't be quite so hard to work with. So I am going to give this, I'm just gonna give all of them same size fold to begin with. So they are all even. So let's do that together. All right, so grab one, set the others aside. Now you're gonna start folding like an accordion. So see how this is up? Turn it over and fold. Turn it over, folding again. Nice crisp folds always help. Okay, we're gonna do this one together, and then I'll let you guys continue on with the other 3. And so if you fold it evenly, you shouldn't have any overhang. Okay, so we have 1 done. Now you guys continue with the next 3, and we'll meet right back here for what we have to do next. All right, so we are back. So we should have all 4 squares looking like an accordion. We are now going to take them Fold them in half. Again, it looks a little bit harder for me to fold because the paper that I'm using is a little bit thicker. So let's get these guys folded in half. Oh, I was gonna say I'm missing one, but one's inside the other. Okay, so fold it in half. Boom, boom, boom. One more. And since we're folding, how about one more joke? Ready? How do bees brush their hair? With their honeycomb. Pretty funny. Okay, so if you want to have rounded petals, you can cut them. Like that. If you want to leave the petals to look the way that it's looking, you can do that as well. Totally up to you. But before we start gluing, I'm actually going to round out my petals a little bit. There we go. Some of them might be round, some of them might be a little bit pointier than the others. That's okay. Okay, last one. All right. Perfect. So our next step is we're going to apply glue on the inside of the folded accordion. So right in here. So inside of what kind of looks like the mouth. Burp, burp, burp. And again, I'm using a glue gun. White glue will work just as well. You just need to let it dry and squeeze it together for a little bit longer. If you are using a glue gun, safety first, always, always, always have a grown-up around to help you. Okay, so we're going to do that to all four. Glue on the inside, and we'll meet right back here. All right, friends, so we're about to start assembling our flower. So we're gonna take glue on the outside edge of one and glue it together. And again, if you're using white glue, just remember to squeeze and hold together for a bit longer. Okay, so here we go. So when you're popping in your, oops, my glue might run out here. So when you're popping in your last petal, you'll have to put glue on both sides. Fit that in. Squeeze and pinch. Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze and pinch and you guys do the same thing and we'll be right back with our final two steps. Okay, so my flower petals are nice and dry and stuck together. So we're gonna take our button. And again, if you have white glue, this will work just as well with the white glue. It will just take a little bit of extra time to dry. So there we go. Our button is attached. All right, so let's get our stem glued on here. And let's attach, press and hold. And there we go, friends. Pretty cool. A beautiful spring origami paper flower. All right, friends, and there you have it. This is this week's activity, our beautiful paper origami flower bright, beautiful, super colorful, and lots of fun. Stick it in a vase, give it to someone special, or just admire it for yourself, or you can even use this as a bookmark. Lots of different things you can do with it. So before we say see you next week, we're going to go through our last joke together. So, are we ready? Which flowers make good friends? Rosebuds. Can't wait to see you again next Tuesday at 4:30 for some more Kids Clubhouse Craft Corner. Until then, bye for now.